Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where the Prothoran Scourge is nearly defeated, but the land grab continues. We're down to 271 influence. We're definitely... We're going backwards on our influence. There's no doubt about that. We'll see how much we end up getting out of this. Mostly we want to block the Galactic Information Entente from getting more territory. So that is the idea behind being in the Uzab Vortex right now. The Ebrak Blessed Mandate is declaring an emergency measure. Okay, sure. I wish them luck in that endeavor. So that's absolutely fine. Let's bump this up to fastest speed. But while we're doing that, we should probably go through our jobs here.
Transmission.
So, what is this? No, get out of here with that. Okay, so we've got a mining world here. I mean, we've got a lot of room to expand this mining world. We'll build a couple of mining districts there and call it good. We've got a generator world here. Okay, it's kind of mediocre. We'll get a couple of these. Actually, we'll get all of these buildings expanded. We might have to rework that a little later on. For now, we've got this forge world, and I would absolutely, I don't think we can, but I would absolutely love to put in a Ministry of Production here. And yeah, we are lacking the planetary capital. So for the time being, we'll just put in an alloy mega forge. That'll do for the moment. What else do we need here? Well, we've got this forge world, and I would certainly like to upgrade our mineral purification hub, and then I guess we can build an industrial district here. That's reasonably fine. We've got a few other jobs, I'm sure, in this list somewhere. Yep, we've got a research station here. We have this galactic stock exchange that we can't do anything with. What we should really do is replace the synthetic crystal plant with an ancient refinery, and then replace this synthetic crystal plant with a research lab. Cool. That'll do for now. What else do we have? So far, kind of nothing, but we do have a research station down this way. This is as good as it's going to get for the moment. And we should just resettle this pop somewhere where they can actually be put to work. So we'll go to, say, this foundry station here. That should be fine. I guess they'll be an entertainer. Sure. So we've then got this trade station here, which is really more of a research station. And we will upgrade our research complexes here. Looks good. Anything else? Well, we've got a research station here. We can definitely upgrade those guys. I don't know if we're going to need 2 housing districts here. We'll keep an eye on that. And actually, that's it. That's all we've got. That's actually kind of surprising. But okay, I want to hop into the expansion planner here. And I want to... Yeah, we're terraforming a lot of these. We should colonize this world. Well, technically it's a habitat. But we should colonize this. Founder species only. Thank you very much. Wow, that's laggy. Okay, that was exciting. And we will colonize... This is not within our borders. Okay, so that's all we can do for the time being. Cool. Well, at least we got one going. That'll be fine. We, of course, are going to finish up over here in Thespia, and we'll go take over Surma next. And we'll see what all we can manage to claim here. I do want to head down to our megastructures. I want to take a quick look here. Okay, noted. Our terraformations are getting close to being done as well. That's that colony ship. Sure. Okay, for the time being, that all looks fine. We do have the cache investigate that's not doing anything. I want to make sure that it's set up to automate. There we go. Cool. So our civilian ships, we could build more construction ships and burn through our influence faster, but we're not, I think, going to end up getting more territory that way. I think our main problem is not number of construction ships. It's, in fact, influence generation. And we're doing the best we can there. We are making a good amount of influence. So for now, I think it's reasonably fine. The Cache Fabricate 2 is just about done over here. Unfortunately, that's a mining station, so it's going to still be busy for a while here. Okay, we're building this starbase, 97% done here in Tatoian, so that's absolutely wonderful. Complete. We'll, in fact, build our mining station there, and then we'll head down to Unith. I would love to get this volatile moat down here. That would be excellent. So we'll get that going. We are negative, right? In terms of our influence? Yeah, we have to be. When we started this land grab, we were at like 900 or like 700. Those are very different numbers. Somewhere between there. We were doing something along those lines. So we know that there's more Prothoran Scourge down over this direction, and I would, in fact... That's interesting. I guess it's exactly the same distance with the hyper relay from here as it is from here. Interesting. I guess we're taking that path, though. I would like to get this cleared out, and then we're probably not going to help down here because I don't think that there's a good way that we can really stop them from taking territory down here. Unfortunately. I suspect they're just going to do it. That said, we do have a Federation ship out over at Gnosis, and that's wonderful. I'm very happy to see that. But we'll cruise through here and get the Praetorian Scourge possibly eliminated this episode. We'll see how that goes. We are full on alloys right now, and I'm going to sell off a few alloys. We are going to need to have a number of them that we keep around. And we should probably continue to build up our dark matter stores because we're going to have this coming in 3 months. That is going to give us plus 10 fleet command limit for each fleet. We have a number of fleets, 22 to be precise. And so that's going to be nearly a full fleet's worth, which is, you know, only like 30,000. But regardless, we should still make sure that we have enough for that. Cool. How are we doing up in Biltron? Surely we're almost done here. We're making some progress, I guess.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, we did finish in the Uzab Vortex. Now, I'm going to push on over to Surma here. We're not going to build our engineering station here at this time. We'll get that later. So for the time being, that's fine. I want to cut them off as much as possible down over here, so that's the goal there. That's miniaturized pre-igniters. I almost said igniters there. I don't know what an igniter is, but we have them now, apparently. Cool. So that's absolutely wonderful. We're going to be getting this in 2 months. Okay. So that is reasonably fine.
Combat detritus reprocessed.
Indeed. We're going to continue. Actually, swarm spawning pools is pretty nice. Out of curiosity, in our technologies here, no, there's no non-repeatable text in here. In our physics, same. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I want to keep these automated, and I want to work on... Which one of these were we actually on? You know, I don't know. We're going to grab minerals from jobs. I think that's what we were on, but we're a little low on our minerals. We could definitely use a 5% boost. So we'll do that for the time being. Excellent. So we're in full-on land grab mode right now.
Complete.
That is the goal at this moment. We did just finish up the Maradetta starbase. I guess that's something that we can continue to work on. We know we have piracy issues out over here, so we can continue to spend some alloys on that. Not like that's expensive at this moment. So we're attacking the Praetorian Scourge down over in Kursek. Wonderful. How are we doing in Surma? 20%? Okay. Looks good. They're bogged down bombarding on a lot of these locations, and that plays into our hands. To a certain degree, anyway. So that's looking good. This is all queued up for the moment. That'll take a little bit of time.
Enterprise upsizing.
Yeah, our mining station here is virtually done. So that's okay. We'll grab Unis, and then we'll grab Chort, assuming that's not what you're doing. No, you're building a mining station elsewhere. That is absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever there. No orders for this construction ship.
Research actualized. Detritus
There's all of
analyzed.
those worlds terraformed. So we want to colonize all of these worlds. Oh, this is going to be a slow process. Okay. Founder species only. There's a lot of species. Okay. It takes a while to populate those lists. So that one can be dismissed. And now we'll do this again. Yikes. That's going to be a tedious process indeed. We're just doing our founder species. So that's all looking good. We need 3 more of these. Okay. This is well optimized. I'll put it that way. It's well optimized. Fantastic. We only need to do this twice more. So we are very nearly done with this. That's good. That's very, very good. And we'll get that colony started, and 1 more. Do we have any other terraformations going? I'm not sure if we do or not. We might. Okay, let's check in on that. I think that was it. Okay, cool. We also just got Admiralty support staff, and we do need to grab something else here. We're going to grab swarm spawning pools. That's only 7 months away. Do we actually want to get swarm strikers?
Competitive station
I mean, we don't really
engaged.
use fighters for, like, anything right now, so we probably don't actually need it. That's pretty good, though. 50 average damage per day. No doubt about that. And 100% shield penetration and 66% armor penetration. That is pretty good. Okay, so we're done in Sorkamax, and this is kind of their last location. I say kind of because we know that there are some Prothoran ships over here. I wouldn't mind going and eliminating those Prothoran ships. Is that... I mean, they still have a bunch of planets, right? Let's go into the situation log and take a look here. Yeah, there are 10 infested worlds right now. Okay. I like how we've exterminated 19 Prothoran. We've put, like, no effort into the Prothoran Scourge. There's no doubt about that. Well, we're going to continue working our way through these constructions for the time being. I do want to be grabbing this territory a little bit faster. I think that is relatively important, and that is why we're building star bases, and we're not building the... Yeah, see, well, situations like this. These guys, they're at 0%. We're at 91%. They don't get Surma. As soon as we're done with Surma, I want to go grab Weezer. I want to deny that to these guys. That is the goal here. We're just trying to deny this territory to the Galactic Information Entente. Now, this down here will likely have some Galactic Information Entente territory. I don't know that there's much that we can do about that, but we can block a lot of this. That's for sure. Are you building here? Yes, you are. Okay, we like it. As long as it's our Federation, it's all good. Beautiful. So we are attacking somewhere. Where are we attacking? Oh, we're attacking some space amoebas. Okay, well, that's one thing we could do. Why not? Sure. Do we need to replace any ships? We actually do. 3 ships. That'll be fine. And we should get all of these moved on up. So, I don't really want to add additional Corvettes to this, is the thing. But 10 isn't really enough to expand these. Not substantially, anyway. What if we were to put in a battleship and then 2 Corvettes in each? That'll work. I do think we're 2 Corvette heavy. Like, our ships are... Our fleets are very powerful, as long as they can close in. That's the core problem right now. So, what I really want to do is I want to get us a little less Corvette heavy, but that will require ditching a lot of our Corvettes, a lot of our existing Corvettes. And as of right now, that's not a move I'm ready to make while we're in this Prothoran race. Once we're at peace, possibly. Possibly. But for now, I just want to grab an additional battleship. We definitely do want to have some long-range armament, right? So in these fleets here, yeah, I think we'll do the same thing for these non-Titan fleets. So just something kind of like that. Yeah, 40,000, that's about what we expected. No problem whatsoever there. I'm actually shocked that we're not done building in Biltrin yet. That's taking a really long time. Okay, noted. So Surma's under our control. We are already in Weezer, and they're trying to build in Weezer, but they fail. They do not get this. As soon as they're done in, or rather, we're done in Weezer, we need to head to Thespia and build a starbase off over there. So that'll be perfect. We've got Unith that will be coming under our control shortly. After we're done with the land grab, we can always go back and build these stations, right? That's not a problem. Not a problem in the slightest. I want to make sure that we're grabbing these as quickly as we can for right now. So that's a bit of a change from the orders of the Cache Fabricate 2. But actually, I'm going to remove the orders here. This is taking way too long in Biltrin. I'm just going to go down and grab the Beskal Starbase. So that'll be fine for now. Juker here I would love to take because it's got a... Oh, that's a hyper relay. I thought that was an L-gate for some reason. I don't actually care about it as much then.
Upscaling complete.
So that sounds good. The Cache Forge 2 is finished up over here, and we take Chorf next. But we're actually lacking influence for Chorf.
Colonial
so we'll give that a little bit.
Upsizing.
And yeah, we've got these colonizations beginning to start up. That's all absolutely fine, but as expected, we're going to run out of influence.
Colonial Enterprise.
This isn't surprising at all. How much do we need for each of these? Yeah, they're like 63 each. It's pretty expensive, to be honest. Cool. We might not have enough to grab Despia immediately, but we'll see. So up here in Beskal, that is underway. The Black Tower Hirelings Enclave has paid dividends, okay?
Research
sure, we'll take that. And we just finished up Swarm Strikers. Cool. What do we want to do next? We can get more fleet command limit. Do it. I did not realize that it could get above 200. But I'd be delighted to be wrong about that. Okay, so this has all been taken back over here. That's fine. At this point, I think we just need to go and help out with bombardments. I think that's what this comes down to. So we need to come over to, like, Kutel. That's only at 15% devastation. Yeah, that'll take a bit. We'll get that underway. We are certainly grabbing a lot of territory up here. No doubt about that. I would love to grab Chort, but we are not able to do it at this moment. So with that in mind, we should probably only be in full land grab mode with this construction ship. That's what I'm thinking right now. So after we're done with the Beskal Starbase, and after we're done with the Chort Starbase, these guys are going to go back to fully building before they move on. This one needs to be over in Thespia. And actually, we should come back down to Unith because this did not receive the order here because we were lacking the influence. So we need to wait for influence and grab Thespia here. That is our primary goal at this moment then. Cool. So that's fine. No problem whatsoever here. We are completely okay with this. Are there still 10 Praethoran Scourge worlds in the situation log? No, they're down to 9. Cool. Now we are over our naval cap. That's not shocking. We knew that this would likely be the case. And we are producing, I think, a bunch of battleships still. A battleship? Okay, we're producing a battleship. That's fine. So we're definitely cranking up our fleet powers. No doubt about that. Making big gains on that one. I like it. That is absolutely great, and we're going to continue to bring these up a decent amount. Okay, we're down to 163. I'm guessing that's due to, like, shields fluctuating due to pulsars or something. I don't know.
Complete.
I don't know what the exact reason for that is, but that's okay. We'll build our mining stations here, and then mining stations and research stations here, just to keep these construction ships busy for the moment. And yeah, we see our Federation is out over here. That's fine. We'll build our starbase in Thespia. Beautiful. I'd love to get Bokramar to get access to the rare crystal here, but we'll see if we get that. It's not the end of the world if we don't. I think they just finished up in Uboglilt. That's quite a name for a system, but I think they just finished a bombardment there. Yes, infested worlds down to 8. Beautiful. So that is very, very good. All of these guys are getting in position to bombard on Kutel. Unfortunately, I wish we could click on this and select the planet.
Competitors engaged.
Sadly, we can't. They built an army. Hilarious. Okay. Well, I wish them luck in that endeavor. They're going to be needing it. No doubt about that one. So once we're done in Unith, we're going to head up to Chort. Unith was the one that we really wanted for the volatile moat, but beyond that, it's kind of irrelevant as long as it doesn't go to the galactic information on Taunt. This down over here, we do see a little bit of galactic information on Taunt down in this area, but a lot of this stuff is not being claimed. Okay. That's good to know. How are we doing on our strategic coordination centers? Because that will help out our naval cap. 415 days on those? Sure. We will be able to get rid of our influence gain soon enough. Oh, this is going into our claims. Right. Get out of here, claims. You're going to be way too laggy. Game isn't responding. One of these days, game. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I didn't actually intend to do that. I intended to go over into our policies and edicts. The idea here is once we no longer need the influence gain, we're going to ditch will to power, and we're going to go for architectural renaissance. That'll be the idea here. But for right now, we do still need the influence gain. So that'll be fine. These construction ships are going to be busy for a little bit here. Okay, they are building in Bokramar, and this is the Ikazurian multistellar. Very rude. But whatever, that's fine. They can have it, I guess. So Thespia is going to be coming under our control. Yelbarasta is going to be expensive for us to grab. We might want to leave that for the Ikazurian multistellar. It would be reasonably fine. Let's sell off a few alloys here. There we go. And we're low on influence to come down here and start claiming. Like, if we were to take Omicron Persei, that would be pretty expensive. So we should probably consider just building mining stations up here in Thespia for now. It's not ideal, but we'll do it for the moment. Our Federation has definitely come out on top in this whole Prithoran Scourge thing. There's no doubt about that. We didn't get everything, but we've done well. And I'm reasonably content with it. We shouldn't have the game paused. Let's kick on forward. That would help. Cool. Technology-wise, I'd love to get that fleet command limit plus 10 again. For some reason, I was thinking that this caps at 200 and that you couldn't get more than that. Maybe that used to be the case and no longer is. That's a potential option here. Yeah, so we're probably going to do largely the same thing and look to take our corvettes up to a nice round number, like 65.
Upscaling complete.
And then just look to increase things other than corvettes. Actually, maybe 64. Hang on. We're on 64 right now. Yeah. So that would mean that these would go to 64, ideally 32, and then this would be 16, and this would be 8. That's a long ways off, obviously. So we could also think about dropping our corvette counts in half and have each of these be 32, and then this be 16, 8, and 4. That's probably a little bit more optimal there, but we'll see. We'll see. We would probably have space for more things than just that, if I had to guess. But for now, we'll leave this be. I'm not too concerned about it. Our fleets are, I think, good enough. Our fleets are quite strong. No doubt about that. I currently believe us to be the strongest single fleet power in the galaxy. I mean, the Ibrak Blessed Mandate is considered equivalent to us. And obviously, all of these guys... Oh, wow, they're pathetic to us. All of these guys together would be pretty threatening to us. We know that. But singularly, I think that our fleet is the strongest in the galaxy compared to any single other fleet. So, like, the absorbers here, they're considered equivalent to us, but they're probably lesser than us if I had to guess. I don't know that for an absolute fact, but that would be my guess. So we're currently apparently not building in Thespia. I'd like to think about heading down to Omicron Persei, but that is really expensive. Maybe we come up here instead. That said, we are close to getting this all... We're close to having the influence. We don't quite have it. Oh, okay. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that was strange. I apparently very suddenly developed the necessity to cough, and I'm still a little sore in the throat department here. Luckily, it is pretty much exactly time to end the episode, so this seems like it's probably a good idea to do. Yeah, I should definitely do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we're going to continue the end of the custodianship. Oh, okay. Cool. So next episode, we are going to continue our land grab here. We'll see how much we end up getting, but we've already gotten enough to make this super worthwhile. So that is excellent. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go, I don't know, clear my throat a bunch of times. See you guys next time.